make better decisions and avoid regret.
That
Um,
sounds like
the first question is what exactly is the decision I need to make?
absolutely. That's a perfect starting point. Understanding the exact decision is key to making a better choice and reducing regret. Let me know if you want to dive deeper into that or if there's anything specific on your mind.
Why is this decision important right now?
That's a great follow up question. Understanding the importance of the decision helps clarify the stakes and the impact it'll have on your life. It can also guide you toward prioritizing your options. If you'd like, we can explore that aspect more deeply.
What is my main goal or desired outcome?
That's an essential piece of the puzzle. Defining your main goal or desired outcome helps you stay focused and aligned as you make the decision. It really narrows down your options and makes it easier to evaluate what truly matters. If you'd like, we can dive into what that goal looks like for you.
How will I know if I have made a good decision?
That's a really important question. Typically, you'll know you've made a good decision if it aligns with your goals, if it feels authentic and well thought out, and if it leads to positive outcomes or minimizes negative consequences. We can definitely explore some indicators or criteria to help you gauge that.
What are the different options I am considering?
That's a great step forward. Listing out all the different options you have allows you to compare them more effectively and weigh their pros and cons. If you like, we can break down each option and analyze them in detail to find the best fit for you.
Who else will be affected by this choice?
That's definitely an important consideration. Thinking about who will be impacted by your decision helps you foresee any consequences and ensures that you're making a choice that's considerate and balanced. We can definitely explore the different stakeholders and their perspectives if you'd like.
What information do I still need to gather?
That's a great question to ensure you have a complete picture. Identifying any missing information helps you make a more informed and confident decision. We can look at what data, insights, or perspectives you might still need and fill in those gaps together.
What are the known facts versus my assumptions?
That's a really valuable distinction to make. Separating known facts from assumptions helps you base your decision on solid ground and reduces potential biases. We can definitely go through what you know for sure and what you're assuming so you can make the most informed choice possible.
What will happen if I decide to do nothing?
That's a really insightful angle to consider. Sometimes choosing to do nothing can be a decision in itself, and it's important to understand the potential consequences of inaction. We can explore what the outcomes might be if you choose to stand still and weigh that against the benefits of taking action.
Have I consulted with someone trust I trust for an outside perspective?
That's definitely a key step. Getting input from someone you trust can provide valuable perspective and help you see things you might have missed. If you haven't consulted anyone yet, it might be helpful to reach out and get their thoughts. We can definitely discuss how to incorporate that feedback into your decision making process.
Which option feels the most authentic to me?
That's such an important factor. Choosing the option that feels most authentic ensures that you stay true to your values and long term goals. It often leads to greater satisfaction and fewer regrets. We can definitely reflect on what feels right to you and help you pinpoint that authentic path.
What is the biggest risk of each option?
That's a crucial aspect to consider. Evaluating the biggest risks of each option helps you weigh the potential downsides and prepare for any challenges. We can definitely break down those risks for each possibility so you can make a more informed and balanced decision.
What is the biggest benefit of each option?
Absolutely. Weighing the biggest benefits of each option is just as important. It helps you identify which path aligns best with your goals and brings the most value. We can definitely dive into the advantages of each choice so you can make a well rounded decision with a clear understanding of the potential rewards.
If I had to decide in the next 5 minutes, what would choose?
On the spot. Sometimes making a quick decision can really clarify what feels most intuitive and aligned with your instincts. If you like, we can do a quick exercise and see what option stands out to you under a time constraint, and that can give us some interesting insights.
Will I still be happy with this choice or a year from now?
That's such a thoughtful perspective. Considering your future happiness and long term satisfaction really helps ensure that your decision is sustainable and meaningful. We can definitely reflect on how each option might impact your happiness down the line and help you choose something that aligns with your future well being.
Is this decision driven by fear or by hope?
That's such an insightful question. Distinguishing whether your decision is driven by fear or hope can really help you understand your motivations and make a more conscious choice. We can definitely explore what's fueling your decision and help you find a balance that aligns with your true intentions.
What am I willing to give up to get what I want?
That's a really important consideration. Understanding what you're willing to sacrifice helps you weigh the trade offs and make a more intentional decision. We can definitely reflect on what's most important to you and what you're prepared to let go of so that you can make a decision that feels balanced and aligned with your priorities.
What is the first small step can take right now?
That's a fantastic way to build momentum. Identifying a small, actionable step right now can help you move forward without feeling overwhelmed. We can definitely pinpoint that first step and get you started on the right path, making the whole process feel more manageable and achievable.
What is my deadline for implementing this decision?
That's a really important detail. Setting a clear deadline helps create a sense of urgency and keeps you accountable, making it easier to stay on track. We can definitely establish a realistic timeline so that you know exactly when you want to have things in place and can measure your progress along the way.
What is the feeling that is causing me regret?
That's a really insightful question. Understanding the underlying emotions that lead to regret can help you address them and make more fulfilling choices. We can definitely explore what feelings are at play and find ways to navigate them so you can move forward with more clarity and confidence.
What is one thing I learned from this experience?
That's a wonderful reflection to have. Every experience brings its own lessons, and understanding what you've learned can really help you grow and make better decisions in the future. We can definitely explore what insights you've gained from this process and how you can apply them going forward.
What can I control right now and what cannot I?
That's such a powerful distinction to make. Focusing on what you can control helps you take meaningful action and reduces feelings of frustration. Meanwhile, acknowledging what's beyond your control can help you find peace and let go of unnecessary stress. We can definitely break down those elements and help you focus on what you can influence right now.
What good things have come from this choice, even the hard parts?
That's such a meaningful perspective. Even challenging choices often bring growth, new insights, and unexpected benefits. Reflecting on the positive outcomes, even from the difficult moments, can really help you appreciate the journey and see how far you've come. We can definitely explore those silver linings together.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, ChatGPT.
You're
You
very
gave
welcome.
me my questions answered. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I'm really glad I could help. If you ever need anything else, just let me know. Take care and have